Hey y'all, so I'm here to doing a collective reading. This is actually also going to be excuse me y'all, an intuitive message, because I was getting that when you embark on this journey of self-love, of elevation, of trying to gain more insight about who you are and where you want to go, in life, your purpose, it can be a very lonely journey. It can come with hardships. It can come with betrayals. It can come with confusion, you know. So I just want to encourage you to try your best to stay positive. Try to stay thankful. Because a lot of times it's very, very easy to look at things from a surface level. But this journey causes you to go deep within, so that you can receive clarity about what is best for you, what is of your highest good. And many people, like I would like to define it as Christ consciousness, but to put it into more words, it's like you dealing with self. A lot of times things are not working out and we go through certain hardships because we don't really pay attention to self, right? This is a time of selfishness for you. And when I say selfishness, it's not you taking from others for yourself. This is about you giving to yourself and focusing on giving yourself what you need versus you giving others what you feel like they need, so that you won't be upset when you don't get the reciprocation. Because a lot of times we feel let down, we feel betrayed because people are not giving us what we're giving to them. But sometimes we fail to realize we're giving from a place of usually trauma, of usually codependency, of a need for validation. So there could be a plethora of reasons of why we're not giving to ourselves, but yet we'll turn around and give to another. How we won't compliment ourselves, but we'll compliment another. How we down talk and downplay ourselves, but we'll uplift another. So it's time for you to get in an abundant mindset and know that you are beautiful, you're loving, you deserve it, you're prosperous. This card says, Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance, because your ego can get the best of you. Sometimes we think we know what's best for ourselves when we don't even know ourselves on a level, to create the changes that we want to change, to get the things that we feel like we want. Because sometimes once you sit down, you'll realize what you want, what you thought you wanted wasn't really what was best for you or what you actually really needed. And this is when change can start to occur. Like, change is occurring in your life slowly but surely, but it's time for you. It's like you're evolving. You're learning how to forgive others and forgive yourself. You're learning how to feel your feelings, all right? Not just stuff them down. Because many of us, we don't like to feel our feelings because it hurts. Who want to feel hurt? Who wants to feel that? But when you stuff these feelings down, it can turn into anger. It can turn into resentment. It can turn into self-doubt. It can turn to like a critical outlook of self. It can cause you to stay in that fear-based mentality. But you're being called to have the courage to face these things. Loneliness is one of the things that we are going to, have to deal with, especially when you're on a spiritual journey. It can get very lonely. But know that you're not alone. Because loneliness says, when you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. Many of you have been settling your whole life for less. Give me a sec, y'all. You've been settling for less than you deserve. All right? You haven't been embracing yourself, loving yourself, sitting with yourself, taking yourself out on a date, pampering yourself, speaking love, kindness, and encouragement into yourself. This is something that I feel like are starting to practice, and you're having a healthy relationship with self. We was having a conversation on my last live where we talked about having a healthy relationship with yourself so that you can have healthy relationships with others, knowing your boundaries, creating boundaries with yourself, not settling, not allowing people to disrespect you, to walk all over you, to feel like they can do anything to you. You can forgive without reconciliation. I feel like a lot of times we forgive people and think we're supposed to allow them back in our space. And then when they hurt us again, we're like, well, I shouldn't forgive them. Forgive them with love and release them, because a lot of times people aren't healthy for us. And we'll realize that once we sit with ourselves and know, hey, I know what I deserve and I was settling, but no more. I need true love. Because your true love doesn't come from a partner. Many of us, and I feel like on a spiritual journey, and especially in the tarot community, they talk about divine counterparts and twin flames. But true love is realizing that your wholeness, your safety, it lies within you, not from a partner. And once you become whole within yourself is when you will attract another whole person. And two wholes can become one. I know they say two halves become one, but I'm getting two wholes are going to become one. Because you're whole within yourself. You don't need another individual to feel loved, to feel appreciated. That is true love. Knowing that you don't need another. And when you know you don't need another person is when you're going to have people in your life that are going to see your worth and give you what you deserve, because you're giving yourself what you deserve. As long as you cling to the notion that your wholeness lies in something outside of you is when you're going to continue to be let down. You're going to continue to feel this void, this dissatisfaction with your relationships and always wanting. But everything that you want and need lies within you. It's very imperative that you know that, love. This message is an intuitive message. If you get it, you get it. This is not for everyone. Some people are not in that space in their journey where they can be alone. And that is okay. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journeys look different. And it is not going to be a good thing for you to compare your journey to anyone else's. Your journey is yours alone. All right? And move at your own pace. This is not a race. This is a marathon. This is something that you're going to be doing forever. You're going to always be growing and evolving until you choose to not do it anymore. Because a lot of times we're stuck because we allow ourselves to become stuck by different ways of thinking, by relationships that we cling and hold on to, knowing that it's not good for us. All right, this doesn't even have to be just people. This could be places. This could be addictions. This could be anything, But I did want to pull from my Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. All right. Because this is about you setting intentions, right? Everything that you everything that you do, try your best to do it with intention. Like me, this relationship, what is my intentions for this relationship? And also, see what other people's intentions are of you. Like when you dating, what are your intentions in this relationships? And sometimes you will find that asking that question, you will see that you may not align with someone's, and that's okay. But it's all about intentions. All right? And I'm going to set the intention right now that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. Because this is about growing, flowing, and glowing. This is what my channel is all about. How can we grow together? How can we evolve together? How can we bring positive changes into our lives? All right, this is what this is all about for me, right? How can we have a healthy relationship with ourselves? How can we have a healthy relationship with others? Empress energy. How can we birth our creations? How can we bring our vision to fruition? So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have? Okay, this card wanted to pop, so I'm going to take that one. And we have here dream and journey. I'm telling you, you are on a journey. You are embarking on a journey that is going to lead to your dreams. I'm getting this path that you're on is the less traveled. Many people, you know, they don't go this way. They don't go this route. But the fact that you are on this path, on this journey, goes to show that you are chosen. And I told you I don't like to use that word, but many of you, not all of you that's watching this video, but many of you are chosen. And the reason why is because you're choosing to embark on a path less traveled. You're choosing to be healthy, you know, and sometimes it comes with a period of loneliness or you disconnected, but you don't have to be alone. I'm encouraging you to go out alone, right? And meet new people, discover new things, try a new food, go to a new restaurant, go to a museum, walk down the street that you never walked down before, go to a store that you never visited. All right? Get to know yourself on a deeper level, right? You're also being called to be graceful in movement and in action. Okay, I feel like you could be very rigid. Someone could feel like you're really rigid. This is the praying mantis on his card, on his hand. Some of you guys are really connected to like Buddhism. This you could be into martial arts or fighting, some form of fighting. All right, but we have here Shaolin Master. Let's see. Excuse me, y'all. My skin, I'm trying. Okay. It says slow and steady, breathe and flow, take a gentler approach. So you're being called to take a gentle approach when dealing with something, and I'm getting yourself. This reading is about you, not about other people. This is about you and you being gentle with yourself. All right? Don't be harsh and rigid with yourself. It says the Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It teaches subtlety because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. So you're being called not to, definitely not try to impress the foolish, okay? Because a lot of times we be trying to impress people who ain't even worth impressing. We do. Well, I'm going to say for me, I used to, not anymore. Okay? It also says, never use by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You know, and you could be getting threatened. Like, I even think about like when people come in my comments and they try to troll. I could cuss them out. Trust me, I can. You know, and I have used that before, but I'm trying my best to not, you know, be forceful. You know, this is all about you being subtle and feminine and poised and elegant, you know, man or woman, okay? Because sometimes men feel like if you're a man watching, you could feel like, oh, you have to be the alpha male, you have to be rough and forceful when you don't. You can speak your mind clearly, firmly, and also gentle as well, all right? You're being called to be graceful at this time. It says you're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. And I saw intentions, and I was talking about intentions, y'all. It says don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So you're being called to take a softer approach. Try your best not to force, okay? To go with the flow, honey. All right? Especially, and it's like when things ain't working out and you're like, oh, I want it. This is my money and I need it now. It's like you want something. And if it's not coming as fast as you want it or the way that you want it, you kind of like try to force something. Just let it flow. It kind of gives me my daughter's hermit crab, who, by the way, passed away, my poor baby. Her name was Shelly. So Shelly passed away, but she came out of her shell. Now, my daughter had purchased a few shells for her to move into because we were doing our researches about hermit crabs, and apparently, you know, they have to move out of their old shell and into a new one. You know, this could be figuratively maybe what you're going through right now. But make a long story short, my daughter was trying to force the shell onto Shelly. And I'm like, baby, you can't force her to get in that shell. And she didn't get in the shell. She actually passed away. But, you know, you're being called to not force something. All right? Because this is a journey to your dreams. And it's something that cannot be forced into, but flowed into. Okay? So I'm going to read drum for you. Let's see, this would be, what would it be? No, it's not guardians and messages. It would be probably in the back. Yeah, this would probably be, yeah. It says, journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path, then follow the guidance. And what I get from this card, what it's saying is the journey inward. See, this is a journey of within, like I was saying earlier. This is not about the outside, but this is about you learning and journeying inside. Okay? But it says, in shamanic traditions in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening to an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's like that vision that you have within yourself. And I was getting this for Libra's reading that I just did on my other channel. So you could be a Libra or you could have Libra in your chart. But I'm getting that you have a vision within yourself. I feel like the vision is becoming more clear for you to see the more that you meditate, the more that you go within. All right, the more that you tune out the outside world. All right. And I'm telling you, there's an opportunity for this vision that you have to come into fruition. Okay, it says you are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surround you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. Your dreams come true. And y'all, I have my dream cards right here, y'all. I'm going to pull one to close out your reading. Your dreams are coming true. But it's important that you believe it, see it, meditate on it, and know that it's coming. Don't try to force it. It's going to come to you. You're attracting it to you. The more that you force it, the more that it's going to push away from you. So you're being guided to go with the flow of whatever is going on right now in your life. Okay? Collective. So let's get a dream card to close out your reading. I'm sending you guys so much peace, love, light, abundance, clarity. All right? Healthy relationships with yourself and others. Yes, this wanted to come. Yeah, stop waiting for the perfect moment. The only time to start creating that thing that is meaningful for you is now. It's time for you to start creating. Just do it. All right. If that nudge, if that intuitive nudge comes for you to do something, go somewhere, do it. Don't hold yourself back. Yeah, we have here trust the process. Everything is as it should be. Even though it might seem that everything is going wrong, live life with an open heart. Don't resist, but thank each experience that guides you on your way. The road might be bumpy, but don't give up and don't lose faith. And faith is seeing what is not seen. That is the definition of faith. And know that this path that you're on, I told you, is the one that is least traveled because it's the bumpy one. It's not the smooth sailing type of path that people like to go on. This is something that's going to challenge you, but in the best way. All right? So, y'all, I really hope that these messages help you. If they did, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you, collective. Bye.